Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by Betting Pros. You know me, know the voice of the guys, me, really rough, villain rough, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. The dreaded 1-in-1 day, very disgusting on the pod, but however. I did give out an extra play on Betting Pros app. This is why you gotta have the Betting Pros app. I be trying to tell you. This is why you gotta have it. Because I did add an extra play on the Betting Pros app. So it ended up going Charlotte Hornets plus 6.5. That did not cover as the Hornets were competitive early in the game. And then it completely went downhill, and they absolutely positively did not show up at all in the second half. But the game still went over, and I did make that my best bet of the day. So if you go to the Betting Pros app, you can look at all the analysts' best bets of the day. I did make that my best bet from the day because it was my best bet on my other show, NBA Gambling Podcast. And I went and go ahead, so you don't got to go back and listen to more content. You just got to go follow me on the Betting Pros app, and you can get those best bet plays every day. So that was my best bet play yesterday. I got that right. So it was ended up being a 2-in-1 day for me. But on the pod and the official plays, we're 2-in-1 on the week. We did lose the Hornets plus 6.5. Mikal Bridges had 20, so that was very good. He got over his points prop against the Milwaukee Bucks as the Knicks go down with an L. And that's it. Now I got two more plays that I want to break out for you today. I'm going to have another best bet play on the Betting Pros app later today. So make sure you go look over there and you'll be able to see an extra bet that I'm making over there in the app. But let's get ready to talk about it. But before we do, I got to make sure that I talk to you about Hard Rock Bet. If you have not locked in with Hard Rock Bet, then make sure you do. Make sure you head over there and go ahead and get in on all the action that they have. They have their streaks going on in the Stats Hub right now, where you can go check out all the good information on what's heating up in betting right now. You can also, head over there and get $150 in bonus bets if you hit your first $5 bet. Yes, new customers, go place a $5 bet. If that bet wins, you will get not only your winnings, but $150 in bonus bets extra. So head over there, get it down, Hard Rock Bet. They have an NBA parlay boost going on all week too, so make sure you go check that out. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and make your first deposit today. All right. First game I want to talk about, the Orlando Magic going on the road to play the Detroit Pistons. Magic are laying 1.5 in some shots. 226.5 is the total here. And I am going to take that total. And I'm going to take the total. I'm going to take it to the under. I like under here. I know it's been a lot of overs to start the NBA season, but you got to kind of cherry pick your unders. And the Detroit Pistons have been an under team to start the season. In 4 games, they are 1-3 to the total. They have gone under in 3 of those games. The Orlando Magic, what we known going in as a really good defense, has not looked like that to start the season. They're actually look pretty abysmal, giving up almost 120 points per game. That is just not what the Orlando Magic want to do. And so I expect for that to change. I expect for Jamal Mosley to work with this really good defensive group. That was a good defensive group last year. He brought some pieces back. He's got Jalen Suggs back. He can turn this into a good rotation with good defense this season. And so I expect for the defense to match the defense here in this game. I think that pace is going to slow down a little bit in this one as Orlando and Detroit kind of slow things down to play a little bit more out of the half court and set that defense a little bit more, because Detroit's been solid. They've been really solid defensively. I know Orlando wants to get better, but Detroit's been really, really solid defensively. Detroit is the 8th highest defensive rated team in the league. They run a pretty even pace, so it's not like they're running up and down the court, but it's a pretty even pace mixed with a lot of half-court sets. And so the offense is really just what the big question mark is, honestly, on both sides of the ball. The The Orlando Magic definitely have not scored the ball as consistently and as good as they wanted to. It's been some Paulo Banchero, some Franz Wagner, but you're not a good mix of everybody else. A little bit of Desmond Bane in there. But Detroit, that game against Cleveland, they scored 95 points, really didn't move basketball how they wanted. It got very stagnant. The offense got slow and sputtered. And they really do depend a lot on Cade Cunningham to be able to get things going. So if the Orlando Magic are able to slow down Cade Cunningham in this game, they can force this into an ugly kind of game where the Atlanta Magic can go on the road and try to get a win. And because the line flipped, because it opened up Detroit -1.5 and it's Orlando -1.5, it leads me to believe, okay, they expect Orlando to be in this game a little bit. They expect Orlando to compete. I don't think it's going to be because they went and had some kind of track meet and a bunch of points on both sides, but more of this is more of the defensive style game. So rare under to start the season here on the total, especially with how hot the over has been. But I believe in it in this game. I think that these are two of the better defensive teams in the league when it's all said and done, and they're going to showcase it here in this one. So give me the under 226.5 for the Orlando Magic and the Detroit Pistons. Before we get to the next game, I want to talk to you about, got to make sure I give you the NBA prop bet cheat sheet. If you have not locked in, you need to lock in and go check it out. The NBA prop bet cheat sheet, bettingpros.com/NBA props, or download the Betting Pros app. Is where our projections meet the sportsbook lines and they go and give out the best plays for the prop bet cheat sheet. The 4 or 5 star plays unders is where you really want to look at the prop bet cheat sheet. That's where the prop bet cheat sheet has been this most profitable, taking 4 or 5 star plays, betting them to the under and looking there. So go over there, check out the prop bet cheat sheet. And remember, it's a cheat sheet. So go there, look at it, do your own research, and hey, if you like a play, it makes sense, take it. You can do it. Again, the unders have been really, really good. I know a lot of people bet overs, but the unders have been really, really good on the NBA prop bet cheat sheet. So go check it out over there in the Betting Pros app or bettingpros.com/NBA props. All right. Let's get into the next game that I wanted to talk about. And it's actually the last game on the slate. All the way at 10 p.m. on the East Coast, we've got the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Phoenix Suns. Suns and Grizzlies. Grizzlies laying 1.5 on the road. 239.5 is where I got the total. And that's where I'm going to bet the total. I'm betting the total to the over. Give me the the over 239.5. Yeah, Phoenix, who has been 4-0 to the over this season, 3-1 for the Memphis Grizzlies to the over. Grizzlies run fast, 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 up and down. It's Ja Morant. You know they're going up and down the court, up and down the court, up and down the court. And the Phoenix Suns are just abysmal defensively. Like when you watch Phoenix play, they are horrible. They're not moving the basketball well. The defense is just very, very stagnant. A lot of ball watching at times, and then you got backdoor cuts that are really, really easy lanes to the basket. They have no size on the interior, or really nobody that's really good with rim protection on the inside. So it's a rotating door over there at the basket. I don't understand. I don't know where the good defensive performance is going to come from because Memphis plays so fast that anybody can score on them. And Memphis is fine with that because at this point, Memphis is like, hey, if we're not going to score 130 over you, then we're probably not going to win the game. And that's what we want to do. We want to put up 130 points. Even if you get to 110 points, that doesn't matter to me. We want to get to 130 points. And they weren't able to do that on the road playing Golden State. They did get it done twice this season already, up to 128 points. So I think that this is a spot where I'm going to go ahead and like backing the over here and saying that there's no defense in this game. We're going to see a lot of pace. We'll see a lot of scoring. It'll probably be Memphis early scoring really, really fast and in bunches. And then here comes Phoenix with bad defense, just chucking along, keeping up, keeping up, keeping up. I do think Memphis wins the game, but I feel way better about the total this one. I just think we're at an enormous amount of points here for both of these two teams to be able to score in this one, especially with Memphis being the second fastest team in the league in terms of pace. So I think this is going to be a very, very quick game that's going to speed up the Phoenix Suns and force their already bad defense to be even worse. And if you look at the points per game, I mean, they're horrible this season. The Phoenix Suns are 28th in the NBA at 129 points per game. The Memphis Grizzlies are 26th with 125.5. Like, it's been really bad on both sides of the ball for the Phoenix Suns, but definitely defensive side of ball for both teams, honestly. So I'm going to take the over. I'm not even going to worry about the spread. Give me the over. Another total here for me, but I'll take over 239.5 between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Phoenix Suns. And that's what I got for you. Magic Pistons under 226.5. I said 225 right there, but it's 226.5. And Grizzlies Suns over 239.5. With that, I'm at really real __. Make sure you give me a follow on X at BettingPros on X and TikTok at BettingPros NFL on Instagram and YouTube.com/BettingPros. And with that, that is it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna end it like this. We are out of here.